Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this first video here is actually from a pick a card reading that I did about whether you are on the best timeline or not for your own personal development. Coming off the back of the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, 2 eclipses, timeline can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. And there's a link down below to the original video if you want to have a look about my waffle about this. But I've put this into its own video just in case someone is led here by the very image of Timeline of the Bell, because I chose Bell, Book and Candle. Because I think it will warrant a sequel, a come back to it later and do another reading for all those people who chose the Bell, because looks like there was some interesting stuff coming up for them. So the question that I was asking was, are you on the best timeline for your own personal evolution, ascension, improvement, spiritual path? You can ask your own question with this as well. Take a moment if you want to, ask your own question and see what sort of answers that you get. And then, obviously, there will be a sequel. Cheers. So here we are, the timeline of the Bell, and obviously I cannot resist. Right, let's see what cards that we have. Compassion, Dragon's Lair, Chokmah, Wisdom, Play, Reunion, Peace, Exceeding Expectations. I nearly said exploitations, whatever that was about. We are looking at your second house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value. And it looks like you have many options at the moment. And with an affirmation, I am intuitive. My inner guide knows where I need to be right now. Okay, and then for your 3 cards, you have the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, let me change camera. And you'll notice I've had a haircut since I did the intro of this. I've already done these 3 readings, but not all of them recorded, so I'm sitting and doing them again. I was happy when I found that in the editing. Right, so what do we have here? So you're looking at your assets, finances, and the things that you value, and being told to listen to your intuition. Well, you're watching a tarot reading on YouTube. You're going to be practicing listening to your intuition, I would imagine. But what is very interesting is with that many paths and looking at your second house, you are going through some point of challenge with this Dragon's Lair card. But you are being told to have fun with it. And I think that the play and exceeding expectations, well, I want to put the exceeding expectations there, linking it with the play and the listening to your intuition, because you are moving into a whole new area of life. Even if there is some conflict in you doing this, the conflict in you doing this is, I feel, going to be a good thing. With this reunion card, which I'll put right above that conflict, it's almost like this conflict of I'm going to go and do something new, whatever my new thing is, or I'm going in this new direction. I mean, new is a relative term, because if I had £1 for every time I've said, oh, new beginning in a reading, but I don't want to say new beginning. I want to say new direction, new location. So with your second house, could even be a new job, or a new thing that you are doing in life, however long you have been considering this. So bear in mind, It might be new to the outside world, but not new to you. To you, it's like, yeah, well, I've been working this out in my head for the last 3 years. I'm going to go and do it. So for you, it's not all that new. But there is some form of resistance where I think you're advised just to look at that resistance with compassion, and you are aiming for some form of peace with this conflict. The trick is involving whoever it is that is resisting you and getting them to have fun. You have the wisdom to know what they want to be involved in, what they don't want to be involved with. You have the wisdom where it's a good idea for you to tread and not to tread. But it's almost like this whole new direction, even though I do feel resistance at first, it will bring a reunion into play for you. It will bring you with, if you're looking at this with compassion to see why is whoever or whatever fighting me on this, why is my journey to a new space of my life such an issue? I don't want to say such a threat to somebody, because I don't feel like there's somebody's feeling threatened, just that there is some resistance. That resistance can be solved by involving whoever or whatever is creating that resistance. Oh, what we got here? Six of Swords again. King of Pentacles. Right, yes. Just be aware of distraction, and as much as you've got to play, okay, stay grounded, but involve others, and involve others through play. Definitely involve others through play. We've got the Two of Cups here now. So it's almost like this conflict, it's for a good reason. It's bringing you and another person together. It's bringing you, and I'm not going to say Two of Cups, twin flame, soulmate, no, it's not to do with that. It's about two people coming together to work in harmony. So whatever your new direction is, I've got a funny feeling that as it manifests in the physical world, in our day-to-day lives, or your day-to-day life, more to the point, you're going to have to work with somebody else. So this could be a relationship thing. This could be a project of some form, like a charity. I think I just turned a card upside down. A project, a charity, a project. There is, the word project covers so many definitions. But whereas you may find that someone was not really wanting to pay attention and was distracted by other things and was naturally putting a resistance up, they had their heels dug in, they will move forward with you if you are treating them with compassion. And bear in mind that whatever the goal of this project is, your goal is follow your intuition and peace. You are bringing peace to the dragon's lair. There's many paths for you to go on. Your intuition will lead you on the right one. But the thing is, with this many paths card, let's have a card for the many paths card. With this many paths card, I feel like you can do more than one. Talk about multitasking. Yes. So, yes, you have to put that conflict to rest. But by trying to do more than one thing, we have the Sun card here. So that's, don't limit yourself to one path. If somebody is resisting you, is it because you need to go down their path with them for a little while as well? Have fun, relax, don't be so serious. Don't be totally focused on just your path, because the paths that intersect your path have got something to show you as well. One final card for the... So, whether you're on the right timeline or not for your development, well, yeah, of course you are, as I've already said. But Four of Cups, listen to your guidance. You are being pulled slowly along, but it's very much about the day-to-day, not just how you are working with your inside and your internal feelings and everything. This is about how you are manifesting it in the world, and the fact that you need to be an element of a politician slightly, because you're going to be bringing together not warring factions, but arguing factions, and you are one of those factions, so you can bring all this together slowly. Okay, so I may put this up as an independent video of itself, so that I can do a sequel to it later, because there's a lot of really interesting stuff here. So if you see another Timeline of the Bell video coming up, you'll know it's about you. Cheers.